There was about 101 passengers and 97 died. 4
Okay.
passengers ultimately survived.
How do you survive something like this, right?
I have the flight timeline sequence that I'm going to read out. So this is military time. So we're talking about 2014, right? So 8:14 p.m. it was departed from Auckland. Flight left New Zealand for its first stop in Pago Pago. 3:11, so 11:11 p.m. reported to Pago Pago approach 160 miles out. And so the weather was low clouds, light rain, gusty winds. 23:24, so about 11:24 p.m., cleared for ILS runway 5 approach. Wind variable up to 20 to 25 knots. So about 11:38 p.m., controller reported a power failure at the airport. Crew still saw runway lights and ILS confirmed still bright.
Okay, so I didn't know about that. I just thought it was mechanical, but I didn't know that the airport lost power.
So about 11:39 p.m., winds reported again, gusting 25 knots. Crew acknowledged. At 11:40 p.m., but the co-pilot noted, "You're a little high. Altimeter warning sounded. Crew called minimums."
And then all of a sudden, you're saying on the last one, they slam into trees. So which one is it?
And they're saying like in between 11:40 to 11:42, that's when the aircraft slammed into trees just about 1,865 feet short of runway, and it skidded through the jungle, hit a lava rock wall, broke apart, and caught fire. So,
and to have survivors, it's what baffles me how anyone can survive that. And can you imagine, Lasso? Like, so you're now waiting for this flight, right? You're waiting for this flight to land, remove some of the passengers who were supposed to get off at Kukuila. That's your flight to go to California, right? And then all of a sudden you see this plane crash. And if there's any of our family members who are viewing the passenger list here, so just wanted to offer condolences. I know it happened in 1974, but we still want to acknowledge, that respect for your family members as we read them off. But we're just curious how many islanders were on this flight.
Then we have Sai, Toilolo, Taniela, and I'm sure some of the Palangi names on there are probably also Samoans too, because we had a lot of Afghanis,
So wow, Leleua, wow. Just sad, huh?
And here's the list on the bottom here on the far right. Those are the crew members.
And I came across this. It was during the 50th anniversary. One of the family members of the survivor, name was Sopo Su'a. It says Sopo Su'a, who lost her grandmother, and the grandmother's name was Telinga Tangatauli. Reflecting on this day, she shared, "Today marks a day I've always been curious about. My nana, Telinga Tangatauli, died on the Pan Am airplane on January 1974 in American Samoa. One story Mom shared was that Nana took off her wedding ring and offered to give it to Mom, and Mom said, 'No, that's you and Dad's wedding ring.' My granddad was waiting for her to arrive in Samoa. Sadly, she never arrived." Terrible. Just such a sad story to read about. Sorry, I missed that question, the comment that came up. Yeah, it looks like some Tongan and Fijian last names. Yeah, you're right. So, different Pacific Islanders who were catching that was Australia, right? Or New Zealand? Auckland, right? Where it came from. You know who Chris Tassi is, right? So Chris Tassi, they live, their house is right there by the current runway. And the family always shares that, they're haunted by, that area because, that's a disaster area. So she shares a lot of stories of waking up at night and telling stories of, the restless spirits that roam that area. If I remember correctly, I think it's sort of barricaded, cordoned off, keep people from crossing that area.